let's head to River State, where controversy trails the resignation of Goodluck Ihemacho, the administrator of Ahoada East local government area of River State, following the circulation of a disturbing video that raises questions about whether his exit was voluntary or forced. In his resignation letter addressed to the sole administrator, Vice Admiral Ibokete Ibas, Mr. Ihemacho expressed gratitude for the opportunity to serve. However, a video surfaced online allegedly showing Ihemacho being assaulted by a group of unidentified individuals. In the video, is seen sitting on the floor, as you can see, repeatedly struck with canes, while voices off camera yell at him, saying, sign that thing and put your signature. Two documents believed to be resignation letters are seen on the chair in front of him, and he appears to be holding a pen. A second man, later identified as a council secretary, Mr. Alabi Umegwebe, is also dragged into the room and assaulted. So, the chief security officer, or chief of staff to the administrator in Ahoada East, was fingered by the police authorities in River State to come and answer questions. But prior to responding or honoring that invitation, he was on our program this morning, the morning brief, to state his own side of the story as to what happened in that council. Take a listen to him.
I, as the chief security officer of the AGA, how would I do that? How would I venture into carrying hoodlums to go and attack the man I'm working with? So if the CP is making such a decision, and I am not among, I was never found in the video, and the only thing that happened that day from the video, if you watch very well, I don't know who did the video or whatever, but I only know that when I heard the noise from my office, that is how the matter generated. When I heard the noise from office of a political appointees that the sole administrator did not pay for the month of May. When I barged in, I was asked to shut the door, that it is within him and those political appointees. And I never made any video nor carry any any hoodlums to go and attack him. That aspect of the money that he embezzled, that is left for him and the police and the other financial institute, like the EFCC and all the rest. It's not in my jurisdiction, but I only itemize this could be the reason, because when the political appointee approached him and they were arguing, so I don't know what next happened inside that place. But the only thing I know that this is what I, as the CSO, have also written down in my own perspective.
Okay, that is the man accused of leading the thugs. He's saying there are stakeholders who have not been paid by the council's administrator. It's a conundrum of legal issues. You have a sole administrator that's contentious in the state, who appointed administrators in the local government, and it's just a conundrum of issues. But let's bring in our correspondent, Charles Oporum, who is going to bring us up to speed as to what the developments are. Charles, thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Yeah, Rivers is one day, is it one crisis or one drama? Never-ending controversy as far as Rivers State is concerned. Just while we're talking with Mr. Hector this morning, just before I came on the show, this video was shared. So let's take a look into this particular video. We don't know this guy, but he said he's also a stakeholder in Ahoada East, a member of the GDI. He claims Grassroots Democratic Initiative in that video, he claims. So, Charles, I want you to take a listen, and then maybe you give us what do you know about this.
I will not applaud it, neither can I condemn it. I'm in a tight situation, honestly. Let us look at the facts. Let's look at the facts. The issue of the sole administrator of Ahoada East local government, his lapses in government, so that you people can look at it. Now, in the area of security, this is somebody who allegedly moved the security vote of Ahoada East in an FRGPC meeting. The documents are here. from 15 million to 60 million naira, and it was released to him. But do you know that the DPO of Ahoada Police Division said they had a vehicle issue and pleaded that the sole administrator should assist them with 1.3 million. They wrote the council so that they can fix their vehicle to respond to emergencies, to secure our people. This sole administrator refused to honor them. They refused to assist them till date. That's police, 1.3 million. DSS had issue of vehicle, pleaded for assistance, 2,300,000, Ahoada East Division. He refused to assist them. The records are here. I should be invited. If all these things are wrong, invite me. I challenge you to invite me. Civil defense said their vehicle had engine problem, requested for just 500,000 assistance from the council. Just 500,000. Let's fix our vehicle so that we can secure the people. He refused to give to them. The army said they had a vehicle issue, wrote a letter officially to the council. He refused to approve it for the army. Now let me ask you, if he was doing well, if he was performing, do you think these security agencies will be there? And such person was drilled for 1 hour inside the council. None of the agencies responded on time. Ask yourself, where is that problem from? Let us be able to analyze the situation and say, oh, this is where the weakness is, this is where the problem is. How can such thing be happening? For 1 hour, security agencies that are around could not respond.
Charles, there are so many questions being raised from that. I don't know, have you been able to identify who this young man is? And he has raised a lot of things in that short video. Charles, go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, yes, go ahead.
Okay, so I haven't been able to confirm his name. All I've been able to get is that he's a member of the GDI in Ahoada East. Someone has just sent me, or is sending me, the list of GDI members from Ahoada East. I have to scroll through to actually get his name, but I don't know his name. But he's one of the coordinators of GDI. We know that GDI is a political pressure group that is loyal to the FCT minister, more or less. So if you listen to some of the things he said, that video is about 7 minutes and 42 seconds when I sent in the video. There was a part where he said they collated our names as stakeholders of the Ahoada East local government GDI members and approved 42 million for us, and we were not paid that money. So it raises questions. Members of political pressure groups on the official payroll of the local governments, because he said that part in the video. Maybe if you scroll forward, you'd most likely hear him when he said that particular those particular words. He said he's not justifying, he's not in support of the assault on Mr. Ihemnacho, but that he can also not condemn it, so that he's in a tight corner. Rivers State had been away from the negative limelight for a period of time. In fact, it was so peaceful that last week a colleague of mine said it looks like there is no major news for us to report again, and then boom, it just comes up like this. So we begin to hear stories like this. I am aware that the Commissioner of Police has invited them, just like when you interviewed Hector earlier this morning. So we are expecting them at the CP's office either today or tomorrow. So any moment from between now and Wednesday, we expect them at the CP's office. That letter is out in the public domain. Yeah, it raises a lot of questions, Jeff. Questions of where the security guys were when this thing happened, and who is actually backing these people to assault a local government administrator who is more or less a local government chairman. And then, of course, the other question, these allegations of financial impropriety, is there any truth to them? And if there's truth, of course, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission should get involved. Jeff.
Yeah, thank you, Charles. This gives us a picture of what we'll be looking at now that we have decided, the federal government said local government should have autonomy. So we're beginning to see how some of these monies may eventually be spent. In fact, where I even got curious was to the fact that it said the DSS, the police, the army, everybody was writing to council. I don't know when council now funds security apparatus that are managed by the federal government. So there's a lot of questions. Charles, thank you. We'll touch base with you if there's anything developing. Charles Oporum is our correspondent from Port Harcourt coming in to give us update. Thank you, Charles.